He found the Zen master sitting peacefully by a stream, surrounded by the serene beauty of nature. The sunlight filtered through the leaves, creating a dappled landscape that emphasized the tranquility of the moment. The monk kneeled respectfully before the Zen master, bowing deeply in acknowledgement of his presence. "Master," he began, his voice trembling with eagerness, "I come from a place of confusion and uncertainty. I seek your wisdom to understand the purpose of my life." The Zen master paused, as if considering the weight of the question, then replied, "Your question is indeed profound. Please, sit with me by the stream, and I shall share a story." The monk nodded enthusiastically and sat cross-legged next to the master, eager to absorb whatever wisdom would unfold. The master began his tale. Once, there was a young traveler who sought enlightenment. Eager and ambitious, he ventured toward a distant village, convinced that the key to wisdom lay outside himself. As he walked, he encountered many challenges: a steep hill, a torrential rain, and a vast desert. Each obstacle tested his resolve, yet he persevered, believing that each step brought him closer to enlightenment. In the village, he met an old sage who was revered for his wisdom. The traveler approached him, asking, "Master, what is the secret to enlightenment?" The sage smiled and replied, "The path to enlightenment lies within your heart. You must learn to embrace the journey itself, rather than chase an imaginary destination." However, the traveler was not convinced. He replied, "But I have endured pain and hardship to reach you. Surely, there must be something extraordinary that I need to know." The sage chuckled softly. "Very well," he said, "I will give you a task. Take this heavy stone and carry it upon your back. Each time you feel it weighing you down, say, 'I am free.' If you can carry it for a full day without complaints, I shall reveal to you the secret to enlightenment." The traveler eagerly agreed, believing that he could conquer this challenge. At first, he carried the stone effortlessly, filled with anticipation for what he would soon learn. Yet, as the hours passed, the weight of the stone began to ache against his shoulders. He grew exhausted, and frustration seethed within him, urging him to abandon the challenge. As he struggled on, doubt crept into his mind. Why must I endure this suffering? What purpose does it serve? As the sun began to set, he came across a serene glade filled with dancing fireflies. The beauty of the moment stopped him in his tracks. He gazed at the twinkling lights and felt a sense of wonder filling his heart. In that instant, the weight of the stone faded, and the task transformed from a burden to a simple part of his experience. He took a deep breath and whispered to himself, "I am free." And in that moment, he truly felt free, despite the stone still lodged upon his back. Returning to the sage the next day, the traveler beamed with a newfound understanding. "Master, I carried the stone all day, but something changed. The weight is still present, yet I no longer feel burdened. I realize that my struggle can be part of my journey if I allow it to be." The sage nodded, a glimmer of approval in his eyes. "You have learned well, young traveler. The struggle you face may seem burdensome, but it reveals to you the lightness of being. The path to enlightenment is not about enduring pain in search of freedom. Rather, it is about embracing every moment, whether joyous or challenging, as an integral part of your life's journey." As the story concluded, the Zen master looked at the monk beside him. "You see, my dear student, the traveler was seeking enlightenment as an abstract concept, like a distant mountain peak. Yet, the true enlightenment was found in his ability to find joy amid struggle and to change his perspective. Life will present you with many challenges, and the temptation will always be to flee from them or to complain about their weight. Yet, if you can learn from every moment, embracing both happiness and hardship as threads in the tapestry of your journey, you may discover the wisdom you crave." Then the master continued, "Remember, young monk, that enlightenment does not dwell in distant dreams, but flourishes in the present moment. Each breath you take is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to transform your struggles into the very stepping stones on your journey." As the sun began to set behind the mountains, casting warm hues across the sky, the monk closed his eyes for a moment, soaking in the tranquility. He felt peaceful and whole, realizing that his quest for purpose was not about escaping the weight he sometimes felt in life, but about embracing it, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. Eventually, the monk opened his eyes, and the Zen master smiled gently at him. "Do you have any other questions, dear pupil?" The monk grinned and shook his head. "No, master. I understand now. The stones I carry in life can be embraced, appreciated, and transformed into strength. I will learn to find freedom in every step of my journey." And with that, the monk stood, feeling lighter and more grounded than ever before. He bowed deeply to the Zen master, expressing gratitude not just for the lesson, but for the sweet reminder of the beauty that lies in the journey of self-discovery. As the monk took his leave, the Zen master watched him descend the mountain, content in knowing that a new light had dawned within the young monk's heart. In our pursuit of enlightenment and wisdom, let us remember that it is not just the destination we should seek, but the journey itself. Challenges may arise, burdens may weigh us down, but within every struggle lies a lesson, a discovery waiting to unfold. Through the lens of acceptance and presence, we can find joy in the simplest breaths and profound wisdom in each moment. So, embrace your journey, for it is a beautiful tapestry woven with threads of experience, lightness, and an adventure of self-discovery that brings forth the essence of who you are.